If you are hoping to find time this Christmas to take a break from the commercialization of the season and instead find some moments to be reminded of the true meaning of the season, then Lee University offers you the perfect opportunity, and it's completely free. A Classic Christmas has been the college's gift to the community for years now, and they are bringing it back again on December 3rd. Dr. Cameron Weatherford has the honor of being the messenger this morning, so good to see you.
You too. You too.
You were
Thanks.
nodding your head as I talked. You like this time of year.
I absolutely like this time of year. Yep. I feel like I say it all the time, but my favorite part about Classic Christmas is that it's so early in December. It kind of it's sort of the kickoff for a lot of other Christmas events that are offered all over the Cleveland, Greater Chattanooga area. And so I love that we do it so early,
And the fact that it is free, I mean, I want to stress that because as he and I talk, we're going to remind you it's free, but they need you to make a reservation. That way it's not overpacked.
That's right, yeah.
But parents and grandparents can now share in the season with the children in their lives.
That's right, yeah.
And not break the bank.
That's right. I love the idea that for so many years they have always called it their gift back to the community. Because it is of what we believe is very, very high quality. You can see the pictures there. It's of high quality. They're going to hear great standard classic Christmas music that they love to hear and sing along with, and be treated to a really wonderful afternoon and concert. But again, they can just reserve a ticket and show up and
you very humbly said, we believe it's really quality music.
Yeah,
I mean, let's just cut to the chase, though. That's what Lee is known for.
That's right. Yeah. We're not gonna we won't be slacking there. And the groups that I work with and the other combined ensembles that are there, we've been working at this all semester, you know, and so we've been singing Christmas music since August. But it helps us kind of deliver the product that we're really proud of and that we want people to come and just they can count on what they're going to hear and the quality that's going to be.
I'm trying to remember. It seems like though it's kind of the same every year. You also change it up a little bit because you bring in different guest artists.
Yeah, we've tried that over the last couple of years. And last year, Clark Beckham was there, and it was such an awesome experience. And so we wanted to continue that trend this year, and we're bringing in a local barbershop quartet called Full Effect, and they, even though they're based out of Cleveland, they've recently won sort of this large international competition, barbershop competition in their division. And there's a couple of our music grads that are in that group, and they are phenomenal. And they're going to come and do a set, and I think that will be a hit for the crowd that's there.
It's an afternoon event, right?
That's right.
So how much of it is secular music and how much of it is sacred music?
That's a great question. I would say it's probably, I don't want to say 50-50, but probably 70% of kind of sacred choral class or Christmas
the
music.
Christmas carols that you're familiar with?
Absolutely, yeah. Okay. We always have a portion or two that are kind of like stand and sing along, which is really exciting. And then we have we do some pop stuff, and the Full Effect's got a mix too of a couple of sacred Christmas pieces and then some pop stuff that's going to be really cool.
People are inspired by music in different types of ways, and I guess there's no bad way to listen to music.
Nope.
But there is a power in a collective group of people singing together, especially familiar ones that you know by heart.
Yep. It's not something we get to do like this often, when there's a full 1,600 people plus 200 plus people on stage and singing in a room. There's something very redeeming about that, and that's not something we do in society very much, is like a collective anything like that.
Right.
There's just nothing like it. And it's really cool to be on the podium and you start whatever piece and then to turn around and kind of give a signal for everybody to sing along. Yeah, it's hard to explain.
And to know,
cool.
And I'm sure that the ones you do are kind of the familiar Christmas carols. So if it's "O Come All Ye Faithful,"
that's right.
Everyone's going to pretty much know the first at least 2 or 3 verses by heart.
That's right.
And they're thinking about their grandmother.
That's right.
Or whatever their memory of that hymn is.
I say, this is not to be far off topic, but I talk to my students a lot about, and any choir I work with, whether it's one of our groups or somewhere else, I say that, your parents and your grandparents could probably sit down with you right now and talk about some choir trip they went on, or some All-State that they were part of, and maybe even tell you the music that they sang. There is an unmistakable quality that music will bring all those memories flooding back. And on top of that, back to this, Christmas music has a very special thing that happens to all of us, because for some holidays are a little tricky, but for most they're just filled with these great memories of people they're still here, they've lost, and it's amazing. Yeah.
And it's an opportunity for you to, if you are an individual person, to come and be part of the collective group on that day, because there are so many people, you will blend in and just be part of that community. So, but you do want to act early, because these reservations will go. It's their gift. So the date is December 3rd. I think it's at like 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock, that's right.
They're at the Conn Center on the Lee University campus, but get your tickets now, reserve them, leemusic.eventbrite.com.
That's right, and that's not just a friendly plug. It really is the truth. We've already looked at the numbers, and a lot of tickets have already gone, and so just go on and reserve it, and that's just your way just to get in the door, and it helps us logistically to know, what to expect and kind of how we manage that crowd. But and then the doors will open, I believe, about 1:30 or 2 o'clock.
Okay, because it's first come, first served seating.
It is. It is. And usually there's a pretty good line that forms.
I got to wrap it up, but y'all just begin to get your vocal cords warmed up so you can sing along.
We can't wait to have you. Thanks. Thanks for having me.